Hello everyone, my name is Theresa Miller, Senior Director of Technical Marketing here at Cohesity. You need the confidence that your backup data is clean, so that when it comes time to recover, you don't introduce threats back into your environment. As a baseline, every backup job in the Cohesity Data Cloud is automatically scanned for anomalies. These anomalies might indicate threats. For example, we can tell when data is newly encrypted, which can be a strong indicator of ransomware. Doing this type of continuous detection, we often find threats that have slipped past your organization's frontline defenses, and sharing these alerts will help your SOC team stay on top of their jobs as well. Here in the Cohesity Security Center, there's recent anomalous activity that needs attention. When these anomalies are detected, I always run a more in-depth scan. In this case, I'm using both signature-based scanning based on the latest threat feeds we get from Google Threat Intelligence and some custom YAR rules that our SOC team wrote for adversary groups that target our industry. This is where things get interesting. Over on the right here, we can see that each job has been scanned and has a verdict from Google Threat Intelligence and sharing if the content is benign, malicious, or unknown. Now there's many jobs here, but there's one in particular that I find a bit interesting. This job was triggered to have a 30% confidence score. Let's dig in and see what's going on. Looking at the Google Threat Intelligence summary, we can see several things. We can see potential indicators of compromise, contacted domains, IP addresses, and more. I can share these with the SOC team for further research if needed. In the Techniques, Tactics, and Procedures tab, we can see what the suspect malware is doing within my environment. Dropping files and executing commands is not normal, and now I'm pretty sure this is malware. I'm going to eradicate this file and pass the info to the SOC so they can investigate this information further. Going back to my list of detections, there's one here flagged as unknown. This is another one that I'm going to need to follow up on right away. Since it's unknown, I can't get any of the intel I just showed. I need to go down another route. This is where Malware Sandbox comes in. I can send this file in and see what it does in a secure, isolated environment. So I'm going to submit this and we're going to then wait for the results. This analysis is completely automated, which is great because while I'm really good at designing backup policies, I'm not at malware analysis. In the interest of time, we're going to take a look at one of these that's already been completed. After the sandbox analysis has completed, I get a clear summary detailing the file's behavior, any detections that were tripped, and any MITRE attack techniques that have matched. Again, this looks like a new strain of malware that got by our endpoint defenses, and I'm going to have to alert our incident response team so they can triage. To help, I'm going to go ahead and download the full report and send it over to them. So hopefully you take away that we gave you some really sophisticated capabilities to ensure that your backups stay clean, and so you can be a great partner to your SOC team, helping them defend your business. And as you can see, they don't require you to be a security expert.